Hey, what's up, y'all? It's popping. It's D. Boss reacts to this video by Abby and Preachers titled "Short Men Won't Exist Soon." Damn. And sorry about the glasses. When my skin heals completely from this treatment that I got, I will ditch the glasses. But my skin looks bad, real bad right now. This ring light is helping me out a lot. It's really disguising how bad my skin looks, but it cannot disguise what my skin looks like around my eye area. So this is necessary. Trust me, y'all don't want to see. Anyway, let's see what's happening with these little people. Let's watch.
Brian, how tall were you before the surgery?
I was 183, so just basically 6 foot.
183
This guy's like 6. Hey, oh my God, you were 6'2". Again, you predicted the future because you said there's gonna be some guys. You were 6'2". Yo, this is a game changer.
All right, follow up. So remember this guy who got the surgery? Basically went from 5'6" to I believe 6 foot tall. And now they want to interview him to see how his whole life is going.
He was short though.
Spent $100,000 on limb lengthening surgery. They break your bones surgically. They cut them and they attach devices that.
$100K. Holy shit.
I mean, if he got the bread, he got the bread. It's his money, his life. Here's the thing. This is my take on the situation. Do what the fuck you want to do. It's your money, your life. We have a very short time on this earth. Do what the fuck makes you happy. Fuck what everybody else got to say. People are so quick to be like, I love yourself and I don't get it. Shut the fuck up. You love yourself. You worry about what you got going on. Why are you trying to discourage other people from getting some shit? The reality is a lot of people, they don't want others to get surgeries because they can't get them. So it's like, hey, I was dealt these bad cards in life. I was dealt these busted cards. So I want you to keep your busted cards too. Because I can't do nothing about my shit. And I don't want you to do nothing about it either. I don't want you to change your shit either. That's what it really come down to. Because I remember looking at that YouTube short of that guy. And it was so many men in the comments like, this is why you need to love yourself. And this is why you shouldn't do this. And that's sad. Don't let society pressure you. Da, da, da. Shut up. Worry about yourself. Why do you care? And why are you trying to shame other people for the decisions they make that only affects them? Does this seem like the safest surgery? No. it does not, okay? But that's his fucking life, and he got to deal with the ramifications of that. You don't, so why are you so opinionated about what you should or shouldn't be doing? Now, you can definitely have an opinion about somebody's surgery. If it's botched or some shit go wrong, you be like, damn, that's fucked up. Or, oh, you look crazy, or that shit look bad, that looks horrible. Cool, you got an opinion. That's your opinion. But as far as trying to shame them not to get it or talk down on them because they decided to get surgery to change something about themselves that they were insecure about, that shit is lame. And I feel like it says more about you and your own insecurities, because why do you give a fuck? Like, why are you trying to discourage someone from doing shit to change something that they're insecure about? Like, we're all affected by our insecurities. Like, stop it. We all fall victim to our insecurities and the pressures of society and how we should look. So you're no different than nobody else. So don't try to make it seem like I'm dealing with my insecurities. A lot of times because you got to. You ain't got a fucking choice. You ain't got 100 bands to get 4 inches taller. How tall they say he was?
That's a house. That's a down payment on that. That's a good down payment.
5'6". No, he might be 5'6".
It's not a down payment on that. It's a good down
That's 6 inches.
Bro, if you got the money, I guess.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Just press play out.
What was wrong?
I had to gather myself.
That was a lot of money.
You know why? Because I know it's not just the money, is they break the bone.
Yeah, so there's a long rehab.
I broke my bones in my foot.
Yeah.
Tibia pyrénée, right?
That's not painful.
Yeah, the tibia.
He means to tell me on both legs, they broke it at 6 different places.
6 different places.
Put some screws on.
So this man had to have been out of commission for at least half a year.
Bro, I broke my foot accidentally. And when it's humid outside, I feel it.
Okay.
You broke you consciously in 6 places, each foot, that's 12.
Yeah.
You're a whole ass barometer.
Hey, man, this might be the best 6 inches of his life. Pause.
The world is a much different place now that I'm taller.
But brother, if you
whatever. People say they hope I never walk again. But as it grew, it actually started to garner a lot of attention from women.
I thought we were on the first day. You're impressing me.
No, I'm not. You're impressing me. I'm 6'4".
I'm Denzel Siggers. I'm 27 years old, and I spent $100,000 on limb lengthening surgery. So the surgery day, they put me under anesthesia, so I was asleep. They break your bones surgically. They cut them and they attach devices that extend the bones over time. When I first woke up, I just asked myself 1,000,001 questions. I was like, why did I do this surgery? I regretted it. I shouldn't have done it. I'm in so much pain. I've never felt this kind of pain before, and is it really worth it? And I thought something was wrong because I didn't think it was normal to feel this amount of pain. There's a metal rod in my leg, and then there was an external fixator that attaches to the metal rod going through your leg. So you have both an internal device and an external device. It was very shocking. It felt unreal to see it attach myself because I had never seen anything like this before. I was actually in a relationship prior to the surgery.
Okay, yeah, I didn't see all these details because, like I said, I don't know if I said it, but I saw a YouTube short. So it was a very quick video showing like what he looked like before and him compared to his friend and like him, you know, going through recovery. But I don't know all the tea.
Once I told her I wanted to go get surgery, get taller to boost my confidence,
said no.
She was completely against it. And inevitably we ended up ending the relationship, even though she was someone that made a lot of jokes about my height herself. So she...
so she was hating. See, this goes back to my point. She was hating is what it came down to. At first I was like, oh no, she just loves you and she's saying you perfect the way you are, but you was cracking jokes about his height. So what it really was is she like, nah, you about to get bitches. The bitches is about to be on you because you're going to be tall now. I'm insecure. Oh, I'm against it. If you get it, we done.
I could imagine that somebody in a relationship receiving comments like that really play into their insecurities would make them more insecure and more wanting to change that kind
That's
of thing.
fucked up.
I've
never done that to the shorties I've dated.
Chest, have a partner who makes fun of their chest inside the relationship dynamic, and that makes these women really push to get a chest surgery, right? Get their titties big or whatever. And so I highly recommend for all the people watching at home, just be careful about your partners and the people around you insecurity when you make fun of them, because you may be pushing them towards a surgery that may alter their life completely. And whether we like it or not, people are very much governed by their insecurity. They change their whole behaviors, the way they dress, the way they live their day-to-day life based off of that. So just understand what it is that you might be playing into when you do that, especially as a partner. I think those people have to be the most sensitive about stuff like that.
I would break up with
a lot of them, it is a deep insecurity. So try to be a little bit respectful.
You coming from my insecurities? You don't love me?
Watching, just because you feel deeply insecure don't mean you got to get surgery to change your whole life.
Thank you.
I mean, yes, everybody know that.
So I understand what you're saying about the partner, but the last decision, the 100K and all that, that's him.
That's him, but
I do, yeah.
That's him and most people I know who get surgery.
I understand what you're saying.
He hasn't.
Yes, I hear what they're saying. Sorry, it's the last time I'm gonna pause it. I need to watch it, pay attention. But I'm such a huge advocate in doing what you want, because people make comments like that all the time. I just dropped a bag on this face treatment that I got. Anyway, in short, it's like a advanced, really intense type of micro needling. They literally stab needles all throughout your face. My eyes are like swollen because the needles got really close around my eye area. But it's really good for like acne scarring, and it really improves the overall texture of your skin. You can look it up if you want more details about it. But I remember I got this procedure before, not as intense. I got it on a milder level, and I remember a guy I was dating at the time was just like, you don't have to do all that. Why would you do that to your skin? Da da da. We didn't last long, okay? Not because of that in particular, but why are you criticizing me and judging me about what I want to do? I'm insecure about, I think my skin looks nice overall now, but I had a lot of issues with my skin in the past, and I was insecure about it. But if I got the money to change that, and I want to go through with that, who are you to tell me what I should or shouldn't be doing? How does this affect you at all? This doesn't affect me, and it's not a dangerous procedure or anything. This, again, is kind of different because I don't know all the tea yet, but it does sound a little dangerous. I don't know what the long-term effects of this is, but what I got is like it's a mild, non-invasive procedure, so it's not even dangerous. But my thing is, I feel like people are always trying to discourage people and put them down for the decisions that they make about making modifications to themselves, and because of their insecurities. But it's like, we all have insecurities, and if you have the power to change that, so fucking what? Let niggas do it. Why do you care? I hate that about people. And the kicker is he had acne scars. So it's like, was niggas hating because I'm about to get rid of my acne scars and you not? Was that the tea?
Sorry, I had to get that run on social media. She's been trying to call. She's been trying to make her way back, but that's somewhere I don't want to go back to.
Not her trying to come back.
Today I'm
Sorry, I
actually
paused too
going
much.
on
I
a
gotta
date
speak
for the
this
first
up.
time since I've had.
You're actually
Limping?
This heart surgery, man, you stupid. I'm out, bitch. Then all of a sudden, come back. What were you saying about my legs? Motherfucker look like he came out of a Thriller film.
I don't want to go back to. Today I'm actually going on a date for the first time since I've had my surgery. So it'll be my first date at 6 foot. I'm very excited.
Okay, so choice. Between you being 5'5" or you being 6'2" or walking like this.
You know what he's walking like? He was taking a shit and somebody rang the doorbell.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, this is my big one.
Oh, fuck, Amazon. That's what you were about to do, you know what I mean?
Ew!
Version of me, like see how he interacts with the world, see how he interacts on a date. In the world we live in, we say don't judge a book by its cover, but obviously people are judged off their appearance first. But I do feel like once I get back into dating, my personality be what carries me in a relationship.
Alright. Hello. How you doing? How you doing? They hugging too,
Oh my god. Oh, this nigga is limping.
Like that.
Well, in his defense, maybe it's not permanent. Maybe like after a year or two, he's not gonna walk like that.
Your social?
My social? My social media?
No, your social security.
My social security. You a scammer?
I didn't say that.
Or are you
I was
just
just trying
funny?
to get to know you.
Oh.
That was the Gucci bet on
But you
this
trying to
bet.
book my social? Oh, you trying to put a ring on it that fast? I didn't know he was that type of guy. I like that. I would say my last relationship was 2 years ago. I have high standards and a lot of requirements.
Think you found
Really?
Yeah, because I'm high now. I mean, before I was just standards. Now I got high standards.
Hey, how would you like your baby's father to be? Do I make the cut?
That's crazy because they're gonna have a baby together, and him and the baby gonna walk the same.
Yeah, sure.
Imagine you
That's
dating this guy,
hilarious,
right?
because babies do.
And you're the girl, you're just in bed, you're waiting, right? And he's like, you been waiting for me? Yeah, Johnny. Nice.
I'm very busy. But most recently in the last 6 months, because I underwent limb lengthening surgery. So
What was that experience like?
probably one of the hardest things I've ever done.
Conversation was very good. I could see
He
like
looked
us going on
uncomfortable.
a few more dates, getting to know each other a lot more. He's gonna call me for sure.
It's actually a very fun first date. I didn't expect to have as much fun as I did. I thought it
This
was.
broad is stupid. This girl thinks this guy's trying to date her. You think he broke his bones in 6 different places so he could go on one date and settle on the first woman?
Oh.
No, he been a hobbit half his life. He said, I'm done with
Not
this
a
shit. Now I'm part of
hobbit.
the master race. I'm cleaning house.
He's been a hobbit all his life. Now he's going to Mordor.
Yay!
He's going on a trip.
Good for him.
And
Yeah.
no way, my girl.
Listen, that's a bar. That's a bar.
Be a little bit more nerves or something, but everything went great. It was a very fun time, very beautiful girl. It was nice to step out in the world with a lot more confidence than before, to be a lot more sure of yourself and not wondering what she's thinking, but really just be who you are.
This nigga looks like he.
It is much easier to reach things that I struggled with before. The world is a much different place now that I'm taller. People smile at me everywhere I go. I've never had this kind of like
Maybe because
reaction
they think
from
you
people before,
disabled,
and I really
brother.
enjoy it. I've always been very unhappy with my height, pretty much my entire life. I realized I was short around 15 years old, and ever since then, it's kind of weighed on me.
Oh,
I've
it
tried
took that
a
long?
lot of different things to make me taller, or at least appear taller, such as spinal decompression, put insoles in my shoes, inversion tables. They would only give me about an inch more. As far as my recovery process, I work out every day. I'm just restricted in some of my abilities, like squatting. Recovery takes about 6 months to a year. I'm much further ahead at my current stage than most people would be. It's only been about 2.5 months since I completed
Oh,
surgery.
good.
Okay.
Yeah,
That
I was
means
about to
everything.
say,
Okay.
good for
'Cause
you.
That's just 2.5 months. That's really good.
Okay.
I thought this was gonna be much more.
I thought it was like.
I thought it was 6 months.
Okay, never mind.
Pretty much do everything. that
We all
I
like,
do
okay,
for
my
myself
bad.
on a daily basis, so I'm very pleased with where I'm at. The surgery has significantly boosted my self-esteem.
Good for you,
Because
brother.
Everything I had to go through to get the height, so I appreciate it more. But just being home and seeing how the world reacts to me at 6 foot rather than 5'5" has been like a very amazing experience for me. I've always been like an outgoing person, but now I can just be myself without caring what people think or what people have to say. I'm me all the time now, rather than hiding behind like insecurities.
7 inches.
It's a lot.
Oh, 7?
Why does that statement throw me off? Let me think about that.
Why does it bother you? You don't
I thought they said he was 5'6", now he's 6 foot. Am I?
You're insecure about something.
Mm-hmm.
Something physical about yourself.
Because the way they see it is that their insecurity is not part of themselves.
Yeah.
Even though it is.
It is.
But it's not, because it's not their true self. And I go like this because, no, that's not your true self.
Yeah.
That's who you want to be.
Yes. And now I've become who I want to
disagree
be.
with
So
that. Your insecurity isn't your true self. If we want to get spiritual, we can get spiritual.
It's just the what is your definition of true self?
Definitely.
I think.
It's not your true self.
In their mind, and that's everybody that I believe that's everybody that's making that's having surgery. They think like that. What's the definition of their true self? Right? Bigger lips, bigger boobs, bigger butt, bigger everything. You know what I mean? Flatter stomach. You know.
I don't hear people use that.
How they see themselves is equivalent to their true self for them.
Yeah.
For them.
That is a great.
But your true self is really who you are right now. Mm-hmm. If you change anything, that's not you no more.
No. But I mean, you should be who you are, whether or not you lose a limb or not. You should be who you are at 5'5", and you should be at 6'6". Now,
I think his point is that he's free to be himself without feeling insecure and feeling like he can't make that joke or bring too much attention to himself, because then people will notice that. I'm sure he's in his head too much. So that, I think that's what he means. He doesn't have to be in his head so much, and he's free to just be himself. That's what he's saying. I mean,
do you say impact the way that people perceive you? Sure. I guess that's going to play a part. I mean, listen, we're being honest with ourselves. Mm-hmm. We all do a certain level of self-editing, right? We all go to barber, people get their nails done, right? But we deem these ones acceptable because the cost that it puts on ourselves is not so elevated. We're not actually cutting open the flesh or whatever. But if you think about it, it's just an arbitrary line that we've decided to draw.
That's a different type of grooming. I'm not grooming. Like going to the barber and extending 6 inches.
I think that's wild to say, though, to be like, oh, well, that's acceptable because, like, it's not as extreme, or you don't have to, you know, it's not as invasive or whatever. It's like, what does it matter? You're still making changes. And then, you know, men love to talk about women. The change is very extreme sometimes when you have on no makeup and you have a full beat face with like contour and blush and eyeshadow, lashes. All of that drastically changes how you look. So what is the difference?
It's not the same kind of grooming. I understand that we self-edit. Right, we edit ourselves.
You say it's not the same. I think it's just a different degree.
The degree.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, the degree between a heat wave and a fucking 3rd degree burn is like obviously our 1st degree. Yes. Yeah. But okay.
The degree is high with makeup before and after.
The difference between these things is the cost to yourself is not as extreme. Obviously, if you go to haircut versus doing this.
That's not true.
But we're all trying to present ourselves in a way because we care about how society perceives us. We care about how we perceive ourselves. Right? Is that fair to say?
Sure.
So I mean, we just and if you think about it. The line has been moved so many times already. It used to be that Botox was like a weird thing. Now it's super normalized. Dudes are getting Botox. People don't even care. Half the people you know have gotten Botox, you don't even realize. That's how normal it is. Like, you don't even think it's like a real elective surgery. You know, people getting a little bit done their lips, a little bit, like very modest stuff. Very normalized. People having lipo or tummy tucks, very normalized. The idea of what used to be like too far versus what it is now is changing. And I think it'll keep changing. People are dyeing their hair like crazy. People are doing all kinds of extensions. People are doing all kinds of changes to their body. And they're no longer being seen as too far. And you're seeing that line move. I'm not saying I love it. I'm just saying this is the inevitable end to the journey we were already on. Let me rephrase. This is the inevitable stop on the journey that we're on because it doesn't stop here. You're all going to be able to edit your skin color at some point. You're going to be able to permanently edit your eye color, because I already know they're very close to finishing that up. You're going to be able to edit every part of yourself like we're in a cyberpunk future, and that's inevitable. So we have to come to terms with.
I think we're going
to
be
the future that we're going to live in. Most of us who live today don't want to accept that, but for our kids and their generations afterwards, I think they're going to have to.
Yup.
Good luck.
I mean. Look at this. Ozempic is a drug. How many people are taking that thing like crazy right now to lose weight?
Just to lose weight.
Yeah, that shit wild.
So people don't want to take the hard road, okay? A lot of people don't want to take the hard road. If they can do something, how many dudes want to get bigger? What are they doing? Everyone is going to take whatever cuts they go. Let me rephrase. A lot of people are going to take whatever cuts they can to get to the destination that they want to go to. They will. So, me knowing that that's part of the human nature, I don't see that changing anytime soon as the technology becomes more available, more affordable. Like, we're laughing today because it's $100K. When this surgery is $20K, how many dudes are going to jump on that shit?
Good point.
Same thing that happened with boob jobs.
Yep.
Good point.
Having big things don't even matter no more.
Then it's not going to be, do they show the nigga again? Oh, they do. Okay, I'm going to stop talking.
You just get them anytime they want. And dudes, I don't care for a lot of them. I'm telling you guys, this stuff is so normalized now that
I agree.
I'm just thinking I'm not even going to be around for a lot of it, but just thinking about what it's going to be like in 20 years, mind blowing. Unfortunately, that plastic surgery has changed so much. How much better they've gotten with certain techniques, how much more natural they can do a lot of this stuff and safer. Dudes are getting hair transplants like crazy. That's normalized. People don't even laugh at it anymore. They're just like, oh, your hair looks good.
No, it's cost effective. People are just like, yeah, good on you.
And how can I laugh at these dudes who are getting hair transplants and don't want to embrace being bald when you see how people get treated completely differently when they're bald or they're not? So,
Facts.
yeah.
That's spitting.
You know what's also interesting? Being 6 foot is going to be irrelevant. I'm pretty sure there's going to be people who are 6 foot and they're going to get a surgery to be 6'7", and that's going to be the new standard.
Yeah.
You know? Women are going to be, we're going to be like here and all the things will be like this. If this surgery becomes affordable, there's no way short guys in mass will not be doing it. And then if you don't do it, you're going to be the one short guy who's like, oh, I'm fine with it. I don't know. It's just thinking about that future's absurd.
It's also if they change the technology altogether.
Yeah, this world's going to hell.
But I
feel like it's gonna take a while to get there.
Pause. Sorry. Pause.
My boy.
What's up, man?
Bye bye.
How did you meet Brian?
We was getting the same surgery in Turkey together. We met in the physiotherapy.
Brian, how tall were you before the surgery?
I was 183, so just basically 6 foot.
This guy's like 6.
Hey, oh my God, you were 6'2".
He
I
said
can't
6
predict the
foot.
future because you said there's gonna be some guy. You were 6'2".
How much is 183? I feel like that's around.
Yo, this is a game changer. And you didn't do that because you want to play ball.
Yeah, he's right. 6 foot.
You did that just it's
6
a step.
foot, 0.04 inches. It's 6
Brian,
foot.
how tall were you before
I mean, that's still
the surgery?
tall. He tripped.
I was 183, so just basically 6 foot.
And how tall are you now?
It's gonna be over 6'6" right now.
Nice.
6'6".
One thing that's kind of hard for me is I'm just barely now getting into the phase where I'm in a walker. You're already at the walking assistant phase.
For me, I would honestly have to tell you that it's really just being patient, but at the same time trusting yourself, because since you haven't walked in so long, and you're nervous to walk. Whenever I'm just trust myself, everything is gonna be okay. My father had the worst reaction. He just didn't understand why I would do something like this to myself. He's actually been avoiding me since I've returned home
That's
because he
ridiculous.
thinks I'm taller than him now. But my mother
Exactly.
is extremely
Insecurity. Hello.
Your dad is avoiding you because he's insecure that you're taller than him?
If y'all don't believe that, why would you avoid your fucking son because he got a surgery? It's one thing to not agree with it and be like, that's stupid. My dad has said something like that. I got a tattoo on my leg. It's a rose vine. It wraps up my leg. I'll never forget when I got the tattoo, my dad was like, why would you do that to your leg? Like, all right, whatever. But then he kept it pushing. But so it's one thing to not agree with your child's decisions, but to be like, okay, I'm avoiding you. I don't want to see you. I don't want to fuck with you because you got the surgery. That sounds like some hater shit. What else could that be? Hello? It's not like he a fucking drug dealer. What the hell? Y'all don't see that? Come on.
Okay. Let me put myself in the dad's shoes. I think I would be super incredibly sad if the child I had raised felt like they had to go under the knife in order to
But why would you avoid
I
them
would feel
and make
sad.
them
And
feel
the reason I feel
worse?
sad is like, I didn't do a good job
Yep.
of instilling and guiding my child to have enough self-esteem to be able to
So that's on you. Why would you avoid him?
Accepted in the world. And they don't have to cut themselves open to be okay with themselves.
If any of my kids get any surgery aesthetic like that, I would take it like as a failure. No.
Wait, when you say failure, what does that mean?
I failed them.
That's on you.
I failed my kids, so they really
So why punish him?
Yeah, I'd feel sad. So
Where's the logic?
You think that portion? I think your dad may not be thinking. I could be wrong. Maybe it's like, dang, I can't slap him no more. Maybe he's thinking that. But
Well, you can always kick his knees.
Gotta be. That don't make sense.
I've been very supportive. They're very excited that I got surgery, and it's something that's changed my life overall. So
That nigga's
initially, when I
big.
first did the surgery and I started posting it, it was a lot of like negativity, a lot of hate. People called me crazy. People called me insane. They said they hope I never walk again. But
See, niggas
as
is
it grew,
haters.
people saw me continue to post my
Niggas is
progress.
haters.
A lot of the comments were
Guaranteed,
negative.
click on that profile
A
photo.
lot of attention from women telling me like how strong I am and how manly it was to go through something that like endured so much pain. I want people to take away from this. It's not even just height, but I say do the things that make you happy. Don't care what other people think, because people will judge you no matter what.
Period.
So just do it.
Because you don't get the shit. Now you a little person. Now you the M word. That's derogatory now, apparently, to say that. Now you this, and that. So people are going to make fun of you regardless, have some negative shit to say regardless, so live your life, period.
What?
And your daddy just has to deal. He got to deal. What the fuck he gonna do? His little ass. He mad.
You're having
Sorry.
this that's your tall. You're speaking from the height of your privilege.
What's the quote? It says, "Oh, I love my body."
Yeah, you love it now that you altered everything. I see him so, and yo, I shut up about that. But some people that I know, they be like, natural, and I'm like, you're not. I like me natural. Natural don't mean you don't have makeup on. If your face full of Botox and fillers and all of that good stuff, good on you. Live your life, but don't claim natural. Don't claim you look. You cannot claim that you beat a game if you apply a cheat code. I love myself the way I am, the way you made you.
Yeah, people kind of set themselves up when they do that.
And the reason I'm not clowning you,
got their whole body down.
Because there's people following you, thinking that it's all natural, believing what it actually is.
That has nothing to do with this man, though.
It's not.
He very open
Whenever
about his.
People, I call out one of my friends like that. I want to post videos of me training and stuff like that. I'm like, damn well, you had a tummy tuck and then you had lipo.
Ooh.
Are you gonna tell people, oh, you should do this exercise like
Niggas
that? They're looking at you because they think this is the result, but it's not.
Is he talking about women?
You apply the cheat code. It's really easy to be like, love yourself, love my body. No.
Yeah, that's fake. I agree with that. Don't be fake.
Recovery is taking longer than I realized it would, but I have no regrets. Like anything you want in life, it comes with a certain price. It comes with hard work. But once I fully recover, I'll be able to enjoy the full benefits of my new life. I would personally not recommend it to just anyone. This is something that takes a lot of mental fortitude because there are so many nights I want to be quick. So I say come as mentally strong as you can. It's more mental than it is physical. If I could go back in time, I'll absolutely do it without a shadow of a doubt.
Period. Do you, brother?
That's yeah.
Jesus. The update is not during the
height surgery.
I want to update on.
Oh, they
2
ain't
years
no
after.
Yeah, facts. I'm very curious what, the long-term consequences of this is. Because sometimes there are, consequences to getting crazy procedures like this. And this sounds crazy. They have to break your bones and then what are they including in it to make you tall? Why you tall again? I don't. Maybe they mentioned it. I just wasn't paying attention because I was running my mouth. But I'm trying to figure out how does this work? Like, what is this extra tissue? Why are you able to be taller? I'm confused. But if there are no long-term consequences, and this is how you chose to spend your money, and it's making you confident in the way that you look, that I feel like there's no harm in that. People change themselves all the time with hair, makeup, men with their hair pieces, and yeah, even like they said, some simple as getting your hair lined up every week or whatever the fuck. So what's the difference? You can't. Who are you to say that's too extreme? You're going too far now. That's their fucking life and their money. How is it hurting anybody? Why are you trying to shame them? It's one thing to have an opinion, because like I said, we can laugh at him limping. And people have a botched fucking face because they got hella filler and they look like the cat lady. Yes, we can laugh because it is what it is. You did that to your face and we got eyes and we're going to have our opinion. So too bad. That's what you chose to do. But it's another thing to shame them and talk shit and try to be like, like you fell victim to your insecurities. Look at you. You giving hater at that point. That's just my personal opinion anyway. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.